Hello, my wonderful people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your time zone or anytime you are coming across my platform. If it is your first time and you like what we are doing in this platform, kindly like, subscribe, put on your notification bell to all notification. And I want to appreciate you too for creating this wonderful platform that we are using to disseminate information. At the same time, I put a disclaimer that here in Linda's TV show, we do not promote misleading information, hate speech, or violence. We are here to educate and inform the members of the public about what is happening, and also YouTube to tell you that a call for self-determination is not a call for war. Great people, I greet you all. Let's watch today's video, and after that, let's come to the comment section to air our mind and our opinion constructively. Thank you.
Militants giving them money, 70 million, to go and bomb pipeline. After bombing it, he will now go and get money to fix the pipeline. Did you not hear when I did that particular exposition? I did it. So he's a criminal. Now Tinubu is bringing him to Senate to facilitate his criminality as a president. Nothing else. So that Akpabio will become the president of Senate, and Tinubu will be pressing button from Aso Rock, and their drug businesses, their cartel, private jet, cocaine, and everything. His Yoruba syndicate, they will all be running to Qatar, where the drug is more expensive. That is what is going to happen, and that's what is going on. So the planning you see now, Omahi stepping down, is never for the interest of Ebonyi people, never for the interest of Ndibo, never for the interest of indigenous people in Nigeria. Omahi stepping down is because he has agreed, as a criminal syndicate, he is to work. Do you understand? Because he knows that immediately Akpabio become the Senate president, all this crime you hear me reading now, everything gone under the carpet. They are the one who will confirm the next chairman of EFCC. The Senate is the one who will confirm who become the minister. Senate is the one who will confirm who become who. So before you go and start investigating, all those people that open case against Akpabio and you want to be confirmed as a minister, he will first of all tell you, if you do not drop this case against me, don't come to the red chamber, you can never be confirmed. I am telling you the fact. EFCC chairman need to come to the Senate. It is under Akpabio. I hope you are getting the point. Now, why I'm making this exposition today is that nobody is asking the EFCC, what is the allegation against Akpabio? They are not going there. Nobody is talking about that. All they are talking about now is that, Omahi has stepped down for Akpabio. Tinubu approved Akpabio. And everybody is Akpabio. Nobody is talking about the criminal charges, investigation, allegation against Akpabio, which we know it is not even an allegation, it is real. Now let us listen to, apart from that, how they ridicule the Biafra, Igbo-speaking Biafra people. Even when they are yet to become the Senate president, they are already ridiculing them. When Tinubu is not yet a president, he is already showing them what he is going to do. The president doesn't have regard to them. Akpabio is not yet a Senate president. He's already deciding them. Going to the people personally, Omahi, going to Omahi personally to appeal to Omahi to step down. He forgot about the Kaku, other people from the eastern part of Nigeria. He doesn't regard them. He is not yet a Senate president.
You will suffer if you don't repent. You will suffer. Mark my words somewhere, you will suffer if you don't repent from your evil ways. You take money from murderers and from killers to suppress the truth. Biden doesn't know what is happening in Nigeria because they rely on the ambassador to feed them accurate information. And that is not happening because they've been bribed. And that is why people are dying in Nigeria. Nigeria is...
So he's not a president yet, he's sleeping in the court. In the court where it is the most important place for him now to go and open his eye to observe everything that is going on. He's there sleeping. I am telling you. And I wonder, if he's sleeping in the court, how is he going to be president? If he can sleep in the court where his own mandate and the hope is lying, he went there to start sleeping. Now watch.
That is it. We shouldn't be treated like nobody, and it's becoming a decimal for people to always, abuse people of Southeast in this manner. That should stop.
What do you do about it?
Well, we can't say what we'll do, but we will see the end of the game, how it will be.
I mean,
the most important thing, there's nothing, nobody's having anything against the president-elect. He's a nice gentleman.
You can imagine this one.
He's a good man.
You can imagine.
But
it's going to
in this, we don't know the politics that played that, gave room for this, because he shouldn't even be part of this in the first place.
Okay.
Even though, yes, he needs to have a good Senate that he will work with. But he shouldn't have come in so quick.
Okay.
And for my brother, His Excellency Dave Umahi, that just threw in, he gave a statement a day, and then after a day, he was consulted, and the people came to him, and the president called him, President-elect called him, and then he gave up. Okay, that's good. In politics, maybe they gave him the right words for him.
Okay, you hear that? For him. Now let us take it back a little bit.
Listening to my brother, His Excellency Dave Umahi, he said that the candidate came to him. He said also that the president-elect invited him. That's two things. He came to him for consultation, and the president invited him. Now the question is this: have Godswill Akpabio come to the Southeast Caucus? I am aware he has seen the Southwest Caucus. Can you take it back to him and ask him if he had seen the Southeast Caucus?
If he consults with you without doubts,
has he been asked to come to, maybe on the invitation of the ruling party or on the invitation of the president-elect, and then please help me to achieve this. This is what I have also for you people. I mean, we came to the National Assembly from different platforms, and we shouldn't be treated like nobody. That is it. We shouldn't be treated like nobody. And it's becoming a decimal for people to always, abuse people of Southeast in this manner. That should stop.
What do you do about it?
Well, we can't say what we'll do, but we will see the end of the game, how it will be.
I mean,
the most important thing, there's nothing, nobody's having anything against the president-elect. He's a nice gentleman. He's a good man. But in this, we don't know the politics that played that, gave room for this, because he shouldn't even be part of this in the first place.
Okay, you don't know.
Even though, yes, he needs to have a good Senate that he will work with. But he shouldn't have come in so quick. And for my brother, His Excellency Dave Umahi, that just threw in, he gave a statement a day, and then after a day, he was consulted, and the people came to him, and the president called him, and then he gave up. Okay, that's good. In politics, maybe they gave him the right words for him.
Okay. All right. Now we are going to go again. Let us see what they wrote about Umahi. Back. Let us check Umahi and know what Umahi said. Senate presidency. Tinubu urged me to step down for Akpabio. Umahi. Governor David Umahi of Ebonyi State has disclosed that the president-elect Bola Tinubu urged him to step down for Senator Godwin Akpabio in the race for the 10th Senate presidency. Umahi made this disclosure on Monday at the Muhammad Buhari International Airport, Onoeke, while answering questions from newsmen on arrival to the state from Abuja. The governor said that he discussed the issue of his Senate presidency bid with Tinubu and had to had to accede to his request in the interest of all progressive Congress. In the interest of anybody, of course, in the interest of all progressive syndicate and the Southeast zone. How was that an interest of the Southeast zone? he invited me. It is his right as a president elect to make and anyone running for such office promises. I did not want to be a clod in the way of his progress, so I accepted. Are you hearing that? Akpabio is going to be the one that will make him progress. And so Umahi don't want to be an obstacle to that. So he has to accept. Umahi said that his withdrawal from the race was in the interest of the Southeast, as it could no longer to be the opposition, to be in the opposition. We cannot continue opposing everything, as politics is all about dialogue, give and take. What could have happened if I said no, considering our effort to promote the APC in the zone? We all get a tangible position, he said. Are you hearing it? It is all about promoting the APC in the Southeast. In the Southeast zone, Umahi, instead of thinking of Biafra, is still thinking of how to promote APC. He's still thinking of how to bring more subjugation, more criminality, more suffering, more hunger into the Southeast zone, because that is the only thing they represent. He is not, now he has opportunity to do whatever he wants to do at the Senate. He has opportunity to become a Senate president, to do whatever. That is, I am saying this because those who are always talking about one Nigeria, are always talking about governor, talking about the Southeast leaders, always talking about what are the governors saying about Biafra. We never ever wanted these people to be part of Biafra, and they can never be part of Biafra. You think that Umahi will ordinarily just wake up one day and support Biafra with all the criminality they have done in Nigeria and supporting and what they have become in Nigeria? It is impossible. So I am not doing this for Umahi to join Biafra. We don't want him, and we don't want him to join. We are going to get Biafra without Umahi. In fact, Umahi joining Biafra will be a very big mistake for us. We don't need him. We don't need people like him to join Biafra. We will fight them, because these are the people that we are going to fight. That will give, fighting them will give Biafra the credibility that is needed. I am telling you the fact. Without fighting people like Umahi, Biafra will never come. It is them, these people like Umahi, are the one that subjected Biafrans to all manner of slavery, subjugation, all this kind of in the Southeast. They are the one that, they are the genitor of all this crime happening in the Southeast. So without fighting them, the credibility in getting this Biafra will not be there. So we don't need Umahi. Umahi should be in the opposition of Biafra. Umahi should continue to grow stronger in opposing Biafra, because at the end of the day, we need that opposition to push more for Biafra to come. But I have just come this evening to tell you that what you see them doing now is gathering all the criminals in Nigeria politics, putting them together to commit the worst crime on earth. I am telling you, Nigeria is going to, in fact, it is for our own good, the Biafra people. So all of you that are worried about 29th, please don't worry about 29th of May. Let them swear in Tinubu. It is for our own good. Let Akpabio become the Senate president. It is for our own good. We have legitimate requests. We are fighting a legitimate fight. Let them swear in Tinubu. I am telling you, immediately Tinubu become the president, it is not only us that will be now shouting. Believe me, you are going to see many of them shouting. Shouting for, they want a referendum. But then, we are going to lock our door somehow and let them be shouting the referendum from the outside. But at the end of the day, the referendum will favor, the shouting they are going to be shouting will favor us. So, every Biafra must calm down. Everything that is going to happen from 29 is going to be for our own good. If the swearing in Tinubu is for the best interest of Biafra, because by then, all the forces will join together and they will begin to support what we are doing for Biafra exit this year. And if they decide not to swear in Tinubu, Tinubu and his criminal gangs, and of course, Shetima is the founder of Boko Haram, they are going to bring more insurgents to begin to fight them from Abuja. So it is going to also facilitate Biafra. I want people to understand that the way Nigeria is now, Going forward and going backward is not easy. I am telling you, every decision they make favors us. And that is why you see the reason why it is important that we maintain the momentum of this struggle for Biafra. If we have not maintained this struggle, the momentum up to this point, is it when this thing started happening after 29th that you're going to wake up and say, okay, let us start fighting for Biafra? No. If we have not put all this mechanism in place and even gone beyond our expectation, is it from the 29th of May you are going to be running around to set up government in exile? Is it on the 29th of May you are going to start writing nation? We have written to many nations of the world, notifying them of what is to come. So I believe that after 29th of May, there is nothing you are going to hear happening in Biafra land that is going to surprise many countries. By tomorrow, I will be notifying the president of Finland of our communication so far to many organizations, including to the European Union and the United Nations. Tomorrow, I will officially submit a notification to the president of Finland of our letters so far. Some of the important letters so far. We are going to notify the president of Finland. We are going to notify the former president of Finland and put them on. This is what the government, brother, we have gone far. I am telling you the fact. So by the time things start happening, nobody will say they have not been notified about the Biafra plight. So I am urging all Biafrans to put their ear on the ground tomorrow. You are going to hear update from the Biafra government in exile as we are going to officially notify annexes to the president of Finland. Both the serving president and the former president of Finland. Both are very, very significant in international politics. And we are going to submit officially documents to them tomorrow. We will submit over 400 pages of document to them tomorrow. And you are going to hear that in the news. All right, I'm going to stop here. I want everybody to understand that most of the things we are doing now has to be more of awareness, media awareness. And it has to continue to be like that. And by the way, I just noticed that Sahara Reporter have joined the clue. It is a good thing to see them, you know, not always attacking Simon Ekpa. So let us bring, you know, some of the report I saw this evening before we go into taking telephone calls. One moment. I saw something on the news. A moment. All right, here we go. I think this is just 4 hours ago. All right, it is good to see that. Let us see what Sahara Reporter had to say. It is good to see that Sahara Reporter, you know, has joined the awareness campaign. This is Sahara Reporter 4 hours ago. Nnamdi Kanu's disciple Ekpa writes ECOWAS court over indefinite adjournment of suit filed by Northern Group to seek referendum for Biafra. You see, we are still waiting for the correspondence from them. This is from Sahara Reporter, as you can see. This is from Sahara Reporter. This was seen in a letter signed by Ekpa in his newly proclaimed capacity as the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic government in exile. So, anyway, it is good that I just come across this evening. So the game is changing. If not that, I think the game have changed, not just changing. So this is it. And at least it does not matter how they write it, but the information is there. The awareness is coming with a speed like train. So if you block the way, the train will smash you. This was seen in a letter signed by Ekpa in his newly proclaimed capacity as the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile. The letter is dated May 8 and addressed to the Community Court of Justice, ECOWAS Court. Simon Ekpa, self-proclaimed disciple of Mazi Nnamdi, the detailed leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has written to the ECOWAS Court over the indefinite adjournment of a lawsuit brought before the regional court by the coalition of a northern group to seek referendum for the Biafra Republic. Now, nobody is talking about this particular lawsuit. They have swept it under the carpet. But we are not going to let them rest. The government of Biafra Republic in exile have been activated, and we are going to exhume. We are exhuming everything exhumable. And that's what we are doing. After all these things you see what we are doing now, we are going to hit Nigeria hard. Believe me. That's what we are doing. First of all, we need to exhume everything exhumable, create the awareness in the most highest places in the world, and then we start hitting them. Then they will know that we're not playing. Now, this was seen in a letter signed by Ekpa in his newly proclaimed capacity as the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile. The letter dated 8 May and addressed to the ECOWAS community, to the Community Court of Justice, ECOWAS Court. According to the letter, Ekpa asked the court to review the current status of the case, noting how the continued prolongation of the case is jeopardizing the interests of Biafra and the Igbo people living in Nigeria. This is what Ifeanyi Uba should be asking. This is what B0MB should be asking. This is what Ohaneze Ndi Igbo Iwanyanwu should be asking, and not Senate President. The letter read, "We write to remind you of the lawsuit at the ECOWAS court sitting in Abuja by the coalition of Northern Group and the other 18 nationalities seeking referendum toward a peaceful exit of Biafra and other indigenous groups from Nigeria. The lawsuit was adjourned to 20th October 2020 by Justice Ifeanyi Uba. I want all of you to understand that we are still waiting for them. They must reply to this particular request. The African Charter on Human Rights and People's Rights states that every citizen in any African country has the right to say that he or she is no longer interested in remaining in that country. Hence, we want to know the status of this case and when the ECOWAS court intend to hear this suit, as Biafra people cannot wait indefinitely. Biafra of the old eastern region of Nigeria are living under existential threat in one Nigeria. So we Biafra demand referendum for a peaceful exit from Nigeria." Biafra estimated about all this. Anyway, of course, it was reported completely without removing or adding anything, and I commend the Sahara reporters. I commend Sahara reporters for putting it the way it is. At least this time around, they did not twist anything like they used to twist it before. But I want everybody to understand what we are doing. You know, before, some of these Achikote Iguano people, they will tell you, what has IPOB done? Oh, tell me who they have written to. Tell me whether any country is talking with them. Tell me who have they approached. Tell me this, that. Tell me that. Today, they are not talking because the government of Biafra Republic government in exile have activated its full function, all department, and we are now taking the bull by its horn. So anybody that is going to say we did not write to them or we did not inform them, they should make it very clear now. So we are going to write them so that they will not have any complaint to say when we start this offensive for Biafra liberation, they will say, oh, we did not inform them before we start. From 29th May this month, when they are doing that thing in Abuja, Biafra is taking their freedom by themselves. Thank you very much. And we are going to open for calls, and the calls is going to last for just a few minutes. so that you know the manner, the modus operandi of our brokers have changed, and because of the workload now, we are going to be having brokers for just 1 hour. And I know that I don't know if our women Umada is coming online. They're supposed to be online in our media team platform. They're supposed to be online. So I think we are going to allow them to allow the Umada. We are having another fundraising this weekend, and I want everybody to understand that fundraising is something that is going to be happening, you know, almost every week. For those who are saying it is too soon, now the fund and resources is needed like never before. So Umada is set, right? All right. So Umada, you people can go online. You can go online and inform Biafrans. We are having fundraising this Saturday. Please, everybody must take note of this. It's very, very important. Because of that, we are not going to have. We are not going to receive call. We are not going to receive calls. So Umada can go live on our IPOB Autopilot media platform. Thank you very much. All right, I've confirmed Umada. Please watch Umada on all platforms, please. And thank you all for being part of this program. And because of that, we are not going to receive call. We are going to receive call tomorrow. Join us tomorrow again on this platform. Our app, our live broadcasting app may be ready this week. You know, may be ready this week. But as soon as it's ready, we are going to notify you people. I'm going to review it, and then we assign few people to test the app before we make it public. So please keep your finger crossed. Tomorrow is going to be another big day, as we are going to be visiting the President of Finland. We are going to the President of Finland office tomorrow to officially hand over some of the communication we have so far communicated to many countries and then many union. And we want to just notify him and notify our former president as well. Formally, it is the process we are taking so far. So stay tuned tomorrow for the update of that visitation. Thank you very much. May God bless all of you. May God bless Nnamdi Kanu. Remember that sit at home continues. Tomorrow, the sit at home continues till Thursday. We thank Biafra people for observing the sit at home today. So many places we are some kind of scanty movement. But we are expecting that there will be total compliance, since now everybody knows that we did not cancel the sit at home. So tomorrow we are expecting a total compliance everywhere in Biafra land. So please, very, very important. Thank you very much. May God bless you. And remember that this particular sit at home, 4-day sit at home, is pre-warning for what is to come. If Nnamdi Kanu is not released on the 11th of this month, until 20th of June, we are going to come back with a more stringent measures to make sure that we compel the Nigerian government to obey their court and obey every treaty and thing they have signed with the United Nations, who have demanded the unconditional release of Nnamdi Kanu and demanded him to be compensated and returned back to Kenya. May God bless you. May God bless Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless Umuada and their husband. May God bless government in exile. May God bless cabinet. May God bless all our ESN. May God bless Biafra Liberation Army. May God bless advisory committee and all of you that are working, tirelessly to see things done. May God bless the mandate group. May God bless all the Biafra Gov fundraising group also. May God bless you. Remember that most of you that are in the government, in the cabinet, make sure you find yourself in any of this group, either the new mandate group or the Biafra Gov fundraising.
Hello, my wonderful people. As we have finished watching this interesting video, please, I want to see your comment, your contribution, your opinion in the comment section. Like I said earlier, let us do it constructively. Tell me what you think about this video that you have just watched, and also about the platform. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please remember to subscribe, put on your notification bell, share this video, and remain blessed.